Hello everyone, my name is Shui Xian, and today I will be presenting on a topic that continues to affect many learners around the world: post-pandemic mental health, a silent crisis among students. Although schools have reopened and learning has resumed, the emotional scars from the COVID-19 pandemic remain. Many students continue to struggle silently, and this crisis deserves more attention from educators, families, and society. So these are the contents that I will discuss today. A crisis hidden behind the mask, three key contributing factors, and the details in academic pressure, social isolation, lack of support service, consequences of ignoring student mental health, solution and support system, how schools can help, role of parents and society. Let's not wait until it's too late, and the references that I use. According to the World Health Organization (WHO) 2022, more than 60% of students globally reported anxiety and emotional fatigue after the pandemic. These mental health concerns are not limited to one age group. They are seen across primary, secondary, and higher education. Studies by Lee 2023 and UNICEF 2023 found increased rates of depression, burnout, and isolation, especially among students who had minimal emotional support during lockdown. So, what are the root causes of this crisis? Based on findings by WHO 2022 and Lee 2023, the three main contributing factors are academic pressure and learning loss, social isolation and disrupted friendships, lack of school-based mental health services. Let's explore each of these in details. During the pandemic, students switched between online and physical learning. When schools reopened, they were expected to catch up quickly with the syllabus and prepare for exams, despite having gone through months of academic disruptions. This pressure led to widespread burnout and a loss of motivation as students try to cope with a heavier workload in a shorter time. Lockdowns disrupted friendships, school routines, and emotional support. Students miss peer interaction that usually help them cope with stress. For introvert or emotionally vulnerable students, this isolation intensified feelings of loneliness. As Mother Teresa reminds us, loneliness and the feeling of being unwanted is the most terrible poverty. Even after returning to school, many students found that mental health resources were limited or unavailable. Counselors were overburdened, and stigma around mental health in many communities discouraged students from seeking help. According to UNICEF 2023, the lack of access to proper mental health support is one of the biggest barriers preventing students from recovering emotionally. The consequences of ignoring student mental health are serious. It affects their learning ability to concentrate, lower academic performance and motivations, and may lead to absenteeism and dropouts, or even long-term emotional damage. Thankfully, there are solutions. Schools can train teachers to recognize emotional distress, increase access to trained counselors, and establish peer support groups and safe zones for students to share and heal. These changes are low cost but high impact and help build a more emotionally resilient learning environment. According to WHO 2022 and Lee 2023, schools should also integrate mental health education into their curriculum, use technology like mobile apps or any anonymous chat platform for early detection, promote a culture where mental well-being is prioritized alongside academic achievement. Parents and society also play a crucial role. They can encourage open conversation about mental health at home, recognize signs of distress in children early, normalize therapy and emotional support. By breaking the stigma and providing understanding and empathy, we can build a society that protects and supports young minds. Last but not least, let's not wait for another crisis to take this seriously. Mental health is just as important as grades. Support, not just pressure, helps students thrive. A reminder highlighted in UNICEF 2023. Let's commit to working alongside our students through that process by starting today. So these are the references that I take from WHO 2022, Mental Health and COVID-19 Early Evidence. The second reference is from Lee, 2023, Journal of Affective Disorder, 318, and UNICEF, 2023, The State of World Children, 2023. So to conclude these presentations, let's remind ourselves that mental health is not a luxury, but it's a necessity. Students today are not only struggling with grades, but also with emotions, anxiety, and pressure we sometimes cannot see. We have seen how academic stress, social isolations, and lack of support have deeply affected students post-pandemic. And while the challenges are real, the solutions are also within reach. If school, parents, and society work together, let's not underestimate the power of early interventions, empathy, and open communications. As Vikram Patel-Willis said, if we don't support mental health, there is no health. Let this quote be our call to action, and not just for educators, but every one of us. Thank you for your time and attention. Let's continue to support one another because a healthy mind is the foundation of a healthy future. Thank you.